I'm E. Dewey Smith, so happy to be here to present my new single, Your Presence is a Gift. Let's worship together and think about how good our God is. Worship with us. I am a man blessed beyond my dreams, but it don't mean nothing. Life's not good as it seems. Love and riches, what do they really mean? They may come and go, but you will never leave. So save your treasure. We find our pleasure. All our joy is in you. Just want more of you. So save your treasure. We find our pleasure in you.
You are our reward.
You are our reward. Oh, your presence.
Your presence is a gift.
Your presence is a gift.
Your presence is a gift.
I'm thankful because you
are my reward.
You're my reward. Your presence.
Your presence is a gift.
Your presence is a gift.
Your presence is a gift.
God, we thank you for money. We thank you for relationships. But most importantly, we thank you for your presence. So save your treasure.
Save your treasure.
We find all our joy is in you. In your presence, that's fullness of joy. And your right hand have treasures forevermore. So save
your treasure.
We find our pleasure in you. You're our reward.
You are our reward.
Your presence.
Your presence is a gift.
Your presence is a gift.
Your presence is a gift.
And I'm thankful because you're my reward. Your presence.
Your presence is a gift.
Your presence is a gift.
Your presence is a gift.
I'm thankful because you're my reward. And I'm grateful. Your presence.
Your presence is a gift.
Your presence is a gift.
Your presence is a gift.
It's my gift. I give you glory. I give you honor. I give you praise. Your presence.
Your presence is a gift.
Your presence is my gift.
Your presence is a gift.
Having you, it is plenty.
It's plenty.
That simply means you're more than enough.
You are enough. All I need.
I found that you'll be that. You're Jehovah Jireh. You're my reward.
You are my reward. Your presence is a gift.
Your presence is our gift.
Your presence is a gift.
I'm thankful because of you. You
are our reward.
You are our reward. Your presence is a gift.
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 You're Jehovah Jireh. You're Jehovah Shammah. You're Jehovah Rapha. Jehovah Siskanu. Your presence. Your presence is a gift.
Your presence is a gift.
My hands are lifted because you
are our reward.
Your presence is yes, your presence is the gift.
Yes, sir.
Your presence is my gift that I need.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hallelujah. Yes, sir.
So draw me nearer,
Yes, sir.
nearer, blessed Lord,
Yes, God.
to the cross where thou hast died.
Yes, sir.
Draw me nearer, ooh, near a blessed Lord, to thy precious bleeding side, to thy precious bleeding side. Thank you. Help me say it. To thy precious, hallelujah. I want to be close to you. Every day of my life, I want to be close to you. To thy precious. Hallelujah. Lord, I need your presence. Lord, I need your presence to thy precious. Glory to God. Every move I make, every breath I take, Lord, I need you. Lord, I got to have you. To thy precious. My. If I got you, I can walk right. I can talk right. I can run through troops. I can leap over walls if I have your presence. Lord, breathe on us. Spirit of the living God, would you fall fresh, fall on our families, fall on our minds, fall on our spirits. To thy prayer. We need you. We got to have you. We need you right now. To thy precious bleeding time. My. Glory to God. Glory to God. Have your way. Have your way. You're the potter, we're the clays. We need your presence. Just be closer to you. Just to be closer. Do it. Do it. Do it. We need you to the prayer. To thy prayer. To thy prayer. Hallelujah. Bleeding Son. Glory to God. Yes, Jesus. Hallelujah.
What's up, fam? What's up, fam? What's up, fam? And welcome to Friday Night Live. So good to have you with us. Man, it is so exciting to see you. Everybody, you, and you. So happy. What a privilege. What an honor. What a blessing it is to be with you. I thank God for all of you. I'm certainly honored that you tuned in to the Hope TV. Listen, we're getting ready to close out the month of April, and amazingly, we've been going strong for 13 months. We started this platform and this network back in March of 2020 just as a way of staying in contact with our congregation throughout the pandemic. And we never knew 13 months later we'd still be here. But 13 months later, and we've been blessed to have over 120 million views of our content throughout all the platforms. So, man, to God be the glory. So everybody who's here, Apple TV, Roku, Twitch, Amazon, Facebook is already in the house. YouTube is coming, and IG Live is strong already, man. I'm excited to have everybody here, and I appreciate y'all so much. Drop me a line. Let me know the city, the state, and the country from which you're viewing. We take your viewership very, very seriously. I want to hear from you. I'm thankful to you. Miss you guys last week, but we're back in the saddle, and I appreciate you. Appreciate our team. We got who we got here. We got IG on. Let's see, Tina Williams, Bryant Ward. We got Ray Durham's on. Lord, there he is already starting that foolishness. I'm excited. I really am. What's wrong with your neck? What's wrong with your neck, Ray? What's the problem with your neck? You have to clean it. So thank y'all for being a part. I want to thank our team. Hope everybody's had a great week this week. Listen, I'm thankful to everybody who's been supporting my single. You just heard the acoustic version of our single. My new single has been out about a month now, and man, we've made it to the most added list in radio almost every week since the single dropped, and I'm excited about that. So thank y'all for letting me bring our music in tonight. And if you've not yet downloaded my single, go ahead and get it on all digital platforms. Your presence is a gift. The whole project is going to drop in the end of June, beginning of July. But thank y'all for doing it. I appreciate you. Friday night I have a testimony. My 19-year-old, 13-year-old male cousins look so forward to the broadcast. They're ready at 10:45. Oh my goodness. Evelyn Lynette Fleming says her 19-year-old and 13-year-old male cousins look forward to this broadcast so much. Are you kidding me? Now that's crazy, Evelyn. I just had a conversation with one of our producers about the show, about the demographics, trying to figure out who's watching, and we just talked about it, man. It's a wide array of people who watching, and I'm excited, man. So thank you. Give your cousins some love for us. Appreciate you guys. 19 cuz, 19, 13. Appreciate you guys. I really do appreciate you. But thank y'all for downloading my single. I need y'all to go get it. Call your radio stations. It's been on the Billboard's most added list to radio almost every week since it dropped. I'm excited about that. Doing interviews literally every day with radio stations across the country. Download it. Also happy my record label, Pebble Street Records, we signed our first artist, and we're going to drop new music in 2 weeks. And I'm talking more about that next week because I need you. I'm excited. First artist from Memphis, Tennessee, has been signed. His single's going to be released in 2 weeks. I think on May the 7th, I think is the release date. So y'all look forward to it. 14 days from now, we're going to release release the single of our first artist that we signed to our label in 2 weeks. So God bless y'all. Y'all ready to laugh tonight, man? It's crazy. Hope everybody's well. We got 35-year-old black woman, Tracy, downloaded. Louisiana's in the house. Los Angeles in the house. Man, on IG. Jersey City, Dothan, Alabama, Cleveland, Ohio, Decatur, Georgia. Rude, what's up? Warner Robins, Georgia. Got Tampa, Florida. Man, already on IG. Love the song. Thank you, Veronica. I appreciate you guys. We're gonna laugh. Y'all please go get my song. Call your radio announcers. Let them know. Go get your present. Appreciate you, Ray. Thank you, man. Seriously. Tiffany is 35 black woman, Dade County. That's Miami. Texas in the house. Thank y'all for your support. I wanted to do music all my life. I've loved music all my life. And when I started preaching, a lot of the older guys said, man, you have to stop doing all this singing and directing choirs and trying to play a guitar. Nobody's gonna respect you as a preacher. So I kind of put it to the back. And because even now, some of my colleagues who sing, I got Vegas in the house. It's almost like an insult when people appreciate their music more than their ministry, their preaching ministry. So I've always had this discomfort about artistry and music because they said you'll never be respected. Thank you, Edie. Your songs blessing me different each time. Oh, thank you. God bless you. So I've had this hang up about doing music all my life. I wanted to do it, but I just had this thing in the back of my mind that they're not going to respect you as a preacher. But, I'm just thankful now that, I said, we're going to go forward. I got so many songs that I'd never be able to sing because I've been, but we're going forward and we're going to produce the music and I'm excited. So thank y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. Thank you. Please go get it. Please go get it. I got Columbia, Tennessee, Brandon, Florida, Pensacola, Florida. Man, they coming in everywhere, man. Oh, my good. Somebody needs, what? Pine Bluff, Arkansas. Somebody needs some what? Somebody needs some nine. No, Pine Bluff, Arkansas, Texas. Which is right. No, man, it's 11 o'clock. I'm not on here to. It's not a fashion show, Mr. Walker. All right. Love the song. Thank you, Derek. Appreciate you guys. You only live once. That's right, man. You only live once. I'm gonna talk more about that. And I said, I've written songs that I've forgotten about. I said, but you know what, man? Listen. So the moral to the lesson is this: if God give you a song, go for it, man. Josh Jackson, appreciate you. Blessed and trust. Got a message tonight from one of our colleagues, passed away up in East St. Louis, Illinois. Jack Christina Jackson, her daddy, Reverend Jerome Jackson, who's a legend in that area, passed away. And man, just so sad. So she's not with us tonight. And her dad, and they used to check us out, love the ministry. But he passed away up in Illinois, East St. Louis. So give a shout out to Reverend Jackson, the members of his church, his entire family, man. We love praying for them, keep them lifted. Marion, Alabama, love your music. Thank you, T.D. King. He loves the music. Pearland, Texas, love you. Derek loves the song. Columbia, Tennessee, Brandon, Florida. Man, y'all are blessing my heart. Thank y'all for your support, and I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you, Tina. Thank you, everybody, for your support. I'm excited about it. Listen, we're going to laugh tonight. I came tonight. I missed y'all. I ain't seen you in 14 days, Friday Night Live. So I hadn't seen you in 2 weeks, right? Yeah. I hadn't seen you in 2 weeks because but I tell you what, but I came tonight to bust your spleen tonight. If you don't bust your spleen tonight, I'm coming to bust your spleen and hopefully make you. I want you to cry and laugh and bust your side. We're gonna have a good time tonight. It's Friday Night Live. Y'all ready to laugh? Now, before we laugh, we'll get into our laughter. I gotta say a couple of things, social commentary things I need to say tonight. First of all, let me say a word about something that happened this week that was good to see Brian Ward. Is that Chef? Is that my Chef Brian Ward? That Chef Brian Ward. His mother passed away. If that's Chef, I don't know if that's Chef or not. But all week long, I saw a couple times in the media they were talking about it's the George Floyd trial, and the verdict was this week, the George Floyd trial. First of all, let me say this. George Floyd, okay, you ready to laugh? Okay, so first of all, let me say this. George Floyd was not on trial. The media, they just really can mess stuff up. Listen, George Floyd wasn't on trial. So I don't know why we say that. George Floyd was not on trial. They tried to smear his name and smear his identity and all this kind of stuff and talk about his past. And I don't know why they do that. I don't know if y'all have noticed that. But a lot of times when a person of color is killed, I don't know if y'all noticed this, the first thing they try to do is demonize the person who was killed. If it's Eric Garner, he was selling cigarettes. If it was Mike Brown, he stole some. If it was George Floyd, it was a counterfeit bill. If it's the young man in Minnesota, he had a warrant out for him. For some reason or other, when police officers kill black folk, they always seem to try. I love Alfred Street. Alfred Street's my family. I love Alfred Street. Love to come. That's my Dr. Howard John West, my brother. Have y'all noticed that when somebody black is killed, there's always this demonization of them and trying to find things in their past or say something almost like to dehumanize them. It's like a demonizing and a dehumanizing. But then if somebody white does something, if it was a serial killer, like what happened here in Atlanta, he was a church boy. He was troubled. He was. If it's a black person, they were thug. You're right, Dante. But with us, there's a demonization and a dehumanization. To go back and find prom pictures. He cut school in 11th grade. He smoked. What does that have to do with the facts at hand? if I don't care if George Floyd smoked Black and Miles, heroin, and rutabagas. What does that have to do with the reality that he was killed? So even though many people in the media and other racists try to, that bothers me. And maybe it's a pet peeve, but it's not the George Floyd trial. George Floyd is not on trial. He's dead. He should be here. It's the Derek Chauvin trial. He's the one who's on trial. He's the one who did wrong. And I just maybe just me, maybe it's just a pet peeve, but I don't like that. I just think it's wrong, and I think it's a way to me. I don't know. It's a whitewashing of history, and it's unfortunate, right? So George Floyd was not on trial. George Floyd was the one who was brutally mishandled. All right, so let me get that correct. So it's a George Floyd case, but it's Derek Chauvin's trial, right? So some of y'all said it's not a big deal. I think it is a big deal because I think words matter. Words do matter. People say, well, they were using George Floyd because media sells, but no, right is right and wrong is wrong. He's not on trial, all right? We're not trying to wait and see is George Floyd innocent or guilty. He was killed, all right? So I just think that's problematic for me, all right? So Derek Chauvin, as we all watched last year with horror, as this man, we thought he had his knee on his neck for over 8 minutes. Now we found out it was over 9 minutes. And I don't know if y'all caught that line. The prosecutors, man, said, listen, they were trying to make a suggestion that something was wrong with George Floyd, and had an enlarged heart, had drugs in his system, and they made that line. George Floyd didn't die because he had an enlarged heart. George Floyd died because Derek Chauvin had a little heart. Boy, that was poetic. That's gonna last throughout time. But can y'all believe this dude was found guilty? He was found guilty. That's a good question, Doc. That's a good question, Dr. Antonio. It was called the O.J. Simpson trial. It was an O.J. Simpson trial. That's a good point. It was O.J. because he the one did the murder, right? This guy was found guilty on all 3 charges. Guilty, y'all. He was found guilty on all 3 charges. And I'm not gonna lie, it brought tears to my eyes. It really did. Because I'm like, man, because I really thought he was gonna get off. Part of me thought this guy's gonna get off because just how the system works. And people been talking about all week, well, is it justice? He found justice. Well, if you really look at the word justice, justice means restoration. And I know we say we want justice, but if it's really justice, that means George Floyd will be alive because it will be restoring to what it was prior to. And it's really not, and that's my opinion. So if you look at it etymologically, it really is not justice for George Floyd because justice will be here, still be here. It's a semblance of justice. I think it's a step toward accountability. But I wouldn't be too happy yet about accountability until the sentencing. Because what I'm afraid of, what I don't want to happen is, say Ray, he was confused on how his Caucasian. Yeah, you're right. I'm coming. Thank you, Ray. I'm coming to the moment. You know what I'm afraid of now, because you got this. The sentencing still is not yet. That's going to be a couple months, a couple weeks. What I hope they don't come out with the judge and say 2 years or 4 years, because we finally got justice. Well, what if they give him 5 years? That ain't justice. So that's not even accountability. And I don't know why. I don't know if it's PTSD or something, but I just don't. Until I see them say he got 20 years or 15 years, I think it's a step in the right direction, but I want to see what the sentencing is going to be. That's when you're going to know whether it's full accountability, because all kind of tricky stuff will happen at sentencing. They come out and say we're going to give him 5 years and we're going to give him time, 3 months for time served. All kind of, that's the thing. I'm just shell shocked about that, right? So I just think somebody says between 12 and 40 years, but anything under 12 years. To me, to hold him accountable is going to be at sentencing. It's even not now, even though he's locked up now and waiting. If they give him 5 years, that's 2 years, because all kind of stuff can happen at sentencing. That wouldn't be accountability. You know why? If you can put Mike Vick in jail for 2 years for fighting dogs, and I'm not for all the dog lovers, nobody loves dogs more than me. Nobody. But as much as I love dogs, and I think what he did was heinous and terrible. Even though I grew up around dog fighting, I love dogs, but y'all understand what I'm saying. But people sometimes place more value on animals than they do humans. And so if this guy gets 2 years or 3 years or 4 years, and Mike Vick loses 2 years of his life in his career for fighting dogs, is that accountability? That's not accountability or justice. So in a real sense, man, anything under 12 years, 15 years, to me, when I look at how many guys in prison now for 7 to 10 years for being an accessory to murder. I mean, I got friends who were in the car, who were in the car with somebody who killed somebody and got 7 to 10. You understand what I'm saying? They didn't even pull the trigger, nothing. Just been an accessory. Guys who, got locked up for having an expired tag. Then they got a possession for weed. Then they broke probation. Now you gone in. And we got in the system, man. Sometimes so many of our young black boys are in jail now. That's why I really believe, I know some of y'all don't like this whole political argument about the decriminalization of marijuana. I even wonder about that. How many of African American boys and girls have been disproportionately criminalized because of marijuana? You know, we got all kind of stuff over weed, and yet you got others on the north side of the track have heroin and cocaine. You know, we had crack problems. They were crackheads. Now it's no longer crack. Now it's opioid addictions. It's just so for me there has to be some equity. But I want to see what the sentence is going to be. And I'm praying for George Floyd's family. I'm going to pray for this brother's family. His family needs prayer too, because there's some hurt people too. The prosecutors did a wonderful job, but I'm not going to wait till the battle's over. I'm going to wait till the battle's over before I shout, because I want to see what the sentence is going to be. Because if this guy come back with anything less than 12 to 15 years, to me, it would be a miscarriage of justice. That's just my opinion. Because when you look at how many of our young boys and girls, blacks and Latinos, have gotten 7 to 10 years for aggravated assault, for theft. I mean, seriously. 10 years. I've seen them for armed robbery. 7 to 10 years for that. Life sentences here in Georgia. And I've had members of the church get 7 to 10 for robbing somebody with a water gun, a BB gun. 7 to 10. And you can't come back and tell me we're going to get this guy 7 to 10 and we saw him kill him while people are pleading with him? Nah, I can't. That's a good point, Gary. So for me, man, I don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I am thankful for the conviction. It made me emotional that he was convicted. I was shocked by the conviction. I was hopeful. I felt the conviction was a step in the right direction. But I want to see what the sentence is going to be before I get excited and say, okay, now this is accountability. That's all I'm saying. He's still facing federal charges. You're right. I want to see what the sentence is going to be. And once we see what the sentence is going to be, then I think we can breathe a collective sigh of relief. And that's just me. That's just E. Dewey Smith speaking. Now, some of you people say, we already got justice. We all see it differently. This is just my opinion. I want to see what he's going to be charged with. And then let's juxtapose how many years he has to serve with how many years some of our family members in our community have had to serve for not killing somebody on camera. That will let me know whether it's fair or not and whether there's real accountability. That's just me. That's just Dewey Smith, right? Yes. Somebody says not enough. I agree. I just want to see that. It just needs to be fair, right? All right. So thank y'all. You were shocked too. Thank y'all. IG, somebody totally agree with me. Look at him, y'all. And I don't know if y'all saw it too. And Ray mentioned that when they first found him guilty, he looked like who's that? Vida Brooks. I don't know if y'all when y'all saw his face when they first guilty, he looked like he looked like he shorted. He looked like he shorted. Really, he's like he was shocked when they say he was guilty. When they first said guilty, he looked like who, me? I'm telling you, he looked like me. He looked like they can't be talking about me. He's like, oh, this must be another case they're talking about. You see that found guilty on all three. And I start preaching, one for the Father, one for the Son, one for the Ghost. And what about the other 3 officers who watched? I think they need to be held accountable as well. If they didn't stop him, now their sentencing doesn't have to be equal to his. But silence, they didn't stop him, right? I think he did. When they first said guilty, one for the Father, one for the Son, he shorted. And then he looked like they can't be talking about me. There's too many white people on that jury, right? He was shocked, man. He really was shocked. He like, no, don't y'all know I'm full of caucasity over here? I know my non-melanated people, jurors on that bench, I know they shot it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's like, you're right. That's a good point, Gamby. He's like, they can't be talking about me. There's too many white people on this jury for me to be found guilty of all 3. He looked like he was shocked, in my opinion. I'm serious. It's just he was confused. He wasn't upset. He was like, no way. Yeah, wait. And the others, they need to be held accountable. I'm not gonna say they need to get the same sentencing. But yeah, they sat right there. You got to use your badge, and that's the thing. You can't just sit there and let somebody kill somebody, and you hold them down. I saw something on the news the other day too about a woman in Buffalo that I think it was 2002, 2003, some years ago. A black woman, a white officer had somebody in a chokehold, handcuffed. She stopped him, pushed him off. They fired this woman. They fired her. She lost her pension, and he kept his job. He did. Until eventually he did it some more and some more. But they just restored her pension and they paid her back pay. But it took all these years. It was a black woman in Buffalo. I wish I had a name, but it was a powerful story. But she stood up to a white officer doing that, and they fired her. Fired her. He called her a B, called her an N word, a B, and they pushed her. It was terrible. She stopped him because she's handcuffed, and they fired her. This is in Buffalo, New York. And so policing has its roots in the slave codes. I don't know if y'all know that. The police force started in America as a way to go and recapture slaves. And I just believe the spirit of it. Now, that's some great police officers. One of the greatest men in my life, one of the greatest men I know is my Uncle Brady, my mother's baby brother, my Uncle Brady. He was an officer for over 40 years. There's not a better man that I know than my uncle. An honorable man. I know a lot of honorable police officers, right? I know that. But at the same time, so I'm not going to paint all police officers with that terrible brush. That's a broad brush. But and as we saw, some of them stood up in Minneapolis this past week. So you thank God for those who did testify, came out behind that shield, and so to God be the glory for that. And I just hope that the sentencing he gets held accountable, and then those officers they got to get something. They got to get something because they were part of it. Y'all with me? Carol Holmes. That's her name. Carol Holmes. Thank you, Erica Brown. Carol Holmes. That's her name. Carol Holmes in Buffalo, New York. And she got her pension back. And I thank God for that. It was a great lesson. I had never heard the story, but it was a powerful, powerful lesson. So shout out to Carol Holmes, who got fired years ago in Buffalo for stopping a white officer from abusing somebody who was handcuffed and lost her job. He kept his. And she lost her job. It was called a racist slur, everything. Lost her pension. They paid her back a couple of years and reinstated her pension this past week. So shout out that bad woman up in, is it Carol Holmes? Carol Holmes up in Buffalo, New York. So she got her pension back, and so to God be the glory. Now, while I'm on that, so shout out to Carol Holmes. But let me say this. That's Carol Holmes up in Buffalo, New York. But I can't shout out Carol Holmes up in Buffalo, New York without shouting out a bad sister with roots from Mississippi and who matriculated school right here in DeKalb County, Spelman College grad, Yale University grad. My sister, my Spelman sister, I got to shout out. Shout out to Carol Holmes, that officer, bad woman, black woman rock. Black girl magic. But my sister, I don't know if y'all saw it, my sister, Stacey Abrams. Stacey Abrams was on, hold on a second before you play it. Stacey Abrams was on a meeting with senators talking about voter suppression. It was Carol Horn. It was Carol Horn, not Holmes. Okay, I can't see. Carol Horn. I said Holmes. I said Carol Horn. Okay, it's Horn. Okay, I can't see worth nothing. It's Carol Horn. H-O-R. It looks like it's H-O-M-E. Y'all saying Horn. I'm sorry. Carol Horn. Y'all check her story out. Not Holmes, I said, but it's Horn. I can't see worth nothing. It's dark in here. Carol Horn, right? Carol Horn. But let me tell y'all what Stacey Abrams. My Spelman sister was on part of a meeting with senators about voter suppression and the Jim Crow 2.0 voter suppression laws that got passed here in Georgia. And they're trying to pass them in all Republican states, really. Most all Republican states. They're trying to take us back. And this guy, Kennedy, Senator Kennedy, you can tell he was trying to embarrass Stacey. He was trying to make her look stupid, like she knows she talked about. So he invited her to come and through Zoom to give her opinion on why she thought it was racist. But you could hear the sarcasm and the caucasity in his voice. You just can, and I don't want to label him because he's Southern, because just because you're Southern don't mean you're racist. That's a misnomer. That's a trope that I want to go by. But even his dialect, I have to pray because I'm Southern, and some of my friends from the South who have Southern accents are some of the sweetest people in the world. But this dude reminds me of a 1950s politician. You think you watch Mississippi Burning? He thinks he's from Louisiana, I believe. But he was trying to embarrass her like she's stupid, like she's emotional. You always talk about this voter suppression. I want y'all to see what the next governor of Georgia. I want to play this clip for y'all 2 minutes. Now, if y'all hadn't seen it. And I want y'all to watch. I want y'all to watch what she did. I want you to watch her. Let me let you watch it first. Then I'm going to come back and talk about it. But this thing I got the Holy Ghost by watching on CNN. Check it out. Let's play this right quick. Let's go to this clip right quick. Then we're going to laugh.
You've called it a racist bill. Am I right?
I think there are provisions of it that are racist, yes.
Okay. Tell me specifically, just give me a list of the provisions that you object to.
I object to the provisions that remove access to the right to vote, that shorten the federal runoff period from 9 weeks to 4 weeks,
Okay.
that restrict the time that a voter can request and return an absentee ballot application, that eliminate
Slow down for me, because our audio is not real good here.
Certainly.
Could you start over for me?
Certainly.
Thank you, ma'am.
It shortens the federal runoff period from 9 weeks to 4 weeks.
Okay.
It restricts the time a voter can request and return an absentee ballot application.
Right.
It requires that a voter have a photo identification or some other form of identification that they're willing to surrender in order to participate in the absentee ballot process.
If I can stop you, that's where they're going to not comparing signatures, but to voter ID?
Yes, sir. And as Ms. Eifels pointed out, we would become only the 4th state in the nation to require voters to put at risk their identity.
What else? What else?
It eliminates over 300 hours of Dropbox availability.
Okay, what else?
It bans nearly all out-of-precinct votes.
Bans what? I'm sorry?
It bans nearly all out-of-precinct votes.
Okay.
Meaning that if you get to a precinct and you are in line for 4 hours and you get to the end of the line and you are not there between 5 and 7 p.m.
Okay,
you
what
have
else?
to start all over again.
Is that everything?
No, it is not. No, sir. It restricts the hours of operation because it now, under the guise of setting a standardized timeline, it makes it optional for counties that may be may not want to see expanded access to the right to vote. They can now limit their hours. Instead of those hours being from 7 to 7, they're now from 9 to 5, which may have an effect on voters who cannot vote during business hours during early voting. It limits the
Okay,
voting
I get the
hours.
idea. I get the idea.
Yes.
I don't know if y'all saw that, fam. I don't know if y'all saw the tricks he was playing. He was on some real bull jive. Let me just come. It's Friday Night Live. Let me just talk straight to y'all. He thought he was gonna trip her up. He thought he was gonna make her nervous. Slow down. Our audio is already messing up. Is that all? We can't hear. Then he asks her to talk and he interrupts her. I don't know if y'all saw it 2 or 3 times. Instead of letting her finish, you ask her to tell you that she's telling you, you stopping her. And then what else? And as she's talking, giving more. That's what we get that. Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? He was trying to make her angry. I don't know if he was trying to make her confused. I don't slow down. I mean, she's talking 3 or 4 times. And you should, and let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, Kennedy. And yeah, and I don't want to pick out his accent because I'm from the South. But did y'all hear what I mean by his demeanor, his spirit, his accent? It make you think you're in the 50s. That's how I felt watching it. Like, you know, it's like black folks who had to take tests in order to be able to vote. That's what I felt watching that. And boy, and he made the mistake of asking a black woman who was cool and calm. That's another thing too. Whatever tropes they have about black women, they emotional and get too hyped. Man, she was never rattled. She didn't get loud. She wasn't ghetto-fied. If that was the expectation, she wasn't rolling her neck or popping her fingers. She just sat back and popped them things like she was jabbing and boom, 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 boom. He couldn't take no more. Let me tell you, don't you know you can't, when a black woman is on her stuff, know her stuff like that, with that kind of confidence and poise, you can't embarrass her, dude. The articulation, the clarity. I mean, and then you didn't give a, and here's what got me. If he's saying it's a racist bill, his whole premise is you say it's a racist bill. Can you tell me why? Why would you cut her off? Why wouldn't you want her to tell you, if you're really concerned about this bill not being racist, why wouldn't you want to hear everything she got to say? Oh, I get the idea. In other words, you are tearing me anew. Let me tell you something. When she got finished with him, he had y'all forgive my language, he had 2 booty holes. Yeah, when he go to the bathroom now, he craps out of 2 of them. He got to wipe in 2 places. She spayed and neutered him right there in the Senate. Lord, let me tell you something. He got to wear Depends. I'm telling you, when she finished with Joe Kennedy, he shorted. I tell you what, he can't go to get no gumbo. She wore his behind. She told his honey, let me tell you something. There's no reason in the world she should be the governor of Georgia. With that kind of common sense and intellect, she wasn't reading that, y'all. She didn't have no notes. And with the top of her head, she was rattling off everything. She had dissected that thing like scripture. She had exegeted the whole bill and wore his behind. Let me tell you something. I bet you he sat on some pillows. I bet he couldn't sit down. He needs some Epsom salt. He needs, my goodness, he needs some Ben Gay. He got bunions. Lord have mercy. What that stuff they have? What that stuff you have? What that stuff you have when ladies get pregnant? I can't. What's the word? I can't think of it. But all that. She wore his. Let me tell you something. She wore his behind out. He said, "I can't take no more." And for me to have, he was condescending. I don't know if y'all. He was straight condescending in his approach toward her. And she stood there like Dr. Muhammad Ali fighting Sonny Liston and wore his behind out. Hemorrhoids. That's what she got. He got hemorrhoids. Stacey the hemorrhoid Abrams. She gave Kennedy the hemorrhoid. He couldn't even, oh my Lord. Stacey Abrams, I bet you got to stand up the next time he asked somebody a question. She gave him hemorrhoids. He need X-Lax, Preparation H. Oh my goodness. He needs NyQuil. He needs Imodium D, Pepto-Bismol. She wasn't rattled. Hey, bro. Hey, I'm ready. She wore his butt out, y'all. That's enough. I can't take no more. Listen, shout out to all the sisters. My. That Jack Christina, God bless you. Just talk about you, girl. We're praying for you. you love your father. We're praying for you. She wore his. What y'all think he did? What y'all think he did when he got home with his wife? His wife probably told him, "Don't you ever come for a black woman again. You don't embarrass me, to embarrass your KKK great granddaddy." He wrote on his grave. She wore his behind out. She stood right there and wore his. Somebody say he need an IV. She destroy him. She ripped him a new one. I love that thing. That's my sister. That's the next governor of Georgia. And when you hear her talk, and you juxtapose her with Kemp and DeSantis in Florida, and this other clown in Texas, man, how in the world Brian Kemp is governor over Stacey Abrams? I mean, y'all make it make sense, man. Let me tell you something. He tried it and she destroyed him. You don't want, whatever you want to do, you don't want to get no debate. You don't want to try to embarrass Stacey Abrams. And what I liked about it, I got to respect her because she didn't go on him or nothing. See, if it had been me or somebody else that can know you trying me, I'd probably been so cocky with you and know I had you. I would have got him now. That I'd have been prepared, but I'd have been smug. I'd have been smug. Abbott, that's his name, Abbott. Abbott, DeSantis, Kemp, horrible. Dumb and Dumber, the Three Musketeers, Curly, Larry, and Moe. There's no way. Let me tell you something. If you listen to that woman and listen to Brian Kemp talk, that they don't belong in the same. Lord, how much? Let me tell you something. Brian Kemp couldn't buy stockings for Stacey Abrams. Did you hear me? Brian Kemp couldn't pick out toenail polish for Stacey Abrams. Brian Kemp couldn't hold her law degree. Brian Kemp, let me tell you something. Brian Kemp ain't qualified to chauffeur her around. You shouldn't mention his name in the same breath as Stacey Abrams. Intellectually, it's like one is in the stratosphere and one is in the subterranean. When he got home, his wife said, let me tell you something. When he went to bed that night, most of us we be scared. Y'all remember Friday 13th, Jason, Freddy Krueger, Chucky, Amityville Horror. Y'all remember that? The Exorcist. That night, he didn't see Chucky in his sleep. He didn't see Jason. He didn't see Freddy Krueger. His nightmare, yeah, he see Stacey. Oh, I saw Stacey. She wore his behind out. And listen, you're right. She wore his hiney out and made me laugh. I got the Holy Ghost watch. I started to run around the house shouting because it made me feel great as a black man to see that we got leadership. And it would be, and the worst thing Georgia could do again is let this clown and let this thief steal another election. We got a leader like this who can help push this country forward. And I just got to take my time and let the good old boys know, when you let this woman, Stacey Abrams is an incredible thinker and an incredible leader. She's a thought leader. And that display right there is legendary. And I just got to, and just shout out, man. But I tell you what, she tore his behind up. Tell you what, you won't get me up trying to embarrass her. I get the picture. No. You say it's racist. You want to know why it's deemed racist. When you shouldn't you want to know all her reasons? I mean, you are a senator of Louisiana. Shouldn't you be interested and curious about making sure it doesn't have that appearance? I mean, if that's the question, but that wasn't that lets you know that wasn't his intent. He didn't want to know why she did it that way. He thought she was gonna be emotional and didn't have no answer, and she wore his behind out. Read him for filth. My next governor. All right, y'all. We're gonna laugh. Y'all ready to laugh tonight? So y'all give Stacey Abrams some shout outs, man. Go to Come on, y'all give us some love. And because that blessed me beyond measure. All right. Y'all do me a favor. Y'all share this. If you're watching, y'all like this too. If you're on Facebook or YouTube, y'all help me out with my algorithms and my social media. Y'all like this. Like, give me some likes. If you're in the chat on YouTube, hit the X button, hit like, and come back in the chat. If you're on Facebook, hit the likes. That helps me, man. That helps us to help get our algorithms and our engagements up, y'all. Y'all help me do that. All right. Now, I got 5 funny videos for y'all tonight, and one of them, thank you. Subscribe, like, comment, share, because we get ready to go in, y'all. We get ready to go in. Yeah, we get ready to go in. Y'all ready to go in? Y'all ready to go in? We get ready to go in, y'all. I got 5 funny videos, and thank y'all for sending these videos in. I missed y'all last week, so I missed last week, and so I got 5 funny ones we're gonna share, and we had about 15 to choose from. So the team chose some of these, and I chose 1 or 2 of them. I think I did, but I want y'all to check this out. Y'all ready? All right, let's go. This is the 5th funniest video of the week. Are y'all ready? Hold your side. If you need to go to the bathroom, if you got some bladder issues, once you go 40, you have to go on and relieve yourself now. Because I'm coming for your spleen. I'm coming for your spleen. Y'all ready? Let's go. Number 5. The 5th funny video of the week. Let's go. I'm coming for you now. I'm coming for you now. So I hope y'all ready. Let's go to number 5. The 5th funny video of the week. Let's go.
All right, we're moving. We're moving tonight. All right, we're moving. But before we move, yes, you. What is your name?
I'm Alexa.
I said, Alexa, do you have the Holy Ghost?
Honda Bibiasha Roshan the Bo Ita Mosquita of Bibayas Hanama Rotella Liu Escatalejush Escada. He's coming in a Honda, leaving in a Cadillac. Wholesale deliverance. Bibe ha 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 ha. Ubasada Shando Shada Bibi CK Tibo.
All right, we're moving. We're moving tonight. All right, we're moving. But before we move, yes, you. What is your name?
I'm Alexa.
I said, Alexa, do you have the Holy Ghost?
Honda Bibiasha Roshan the Bo Ita Mosquita of Bibayas Hanama Rotella Liu Escatalejush Escada. He's coming in a Honda, leaving in a Cadillac. Wholesale deliverance. Bibe ha 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 ha. Ubasada Shando Shada Bibi CK Tibo.
Listen. Listen. Alexa got the Holy Ghost. Did y'all see? Alexa say he coming on a Honda, maybe a Cadillac. Ha 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 ha. Well, what is wrong with my people? When did Alexa get the baptism of the Holy Spirit? When did Alexa get the evidence of speaking in tongues? When? Lord. Alexa, ha 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 ha. Did y'all hear how she closed out? Play one more time, just one more time. I want y'all to hear how she closed out. Ha ha ha. I mean, she said he come.
All right. right, we're moving. We're moving tonight. All right. All right, we're moving. But before we move, you. Yes, you. What is your name?
I'm Alexa.
I said, Alexa, do you have the Holy Ghost?
Honda Bibiasha Roshan the boat Ita Mosquita a BBS Hanima Rotella Liu Escatalejish Escada. He's coming in a Honda, leaving in a Cadillac. Wholesale deliverance. Blibe ha 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 ha. Ubastada Shando Shada BBCK Tibo.
he's coming. He's coming to Honda, leaving the Cadillac. Oh, that thing blessed my life, boy. Alexa, boy. I mean, she had that thing too. Did y'all how she wrote them things off? Ooh, boy, that thing. My people so creative, boy. That pandemic make that pandemic, boy. That thing blessed my life. Shout to Alexa, she got it, y'all. Alexa got it. Alexa went to a tarot service. She came up with it, man. So the next time y'all need to get some power, better call Alexa. Alexa got it. It's my Siri. Alexa shut down Kemp. You down? No, don't get down. Get up, Regina. We just getting started. No. That's number 5. Get up, Regina. Regina Deloach, get up. No. You can't be down yet. Somebody said Alexa with precise. Yeah, Josh. She said he's coming to Honda, leaving the Cadillac. She said wholesale. That thing blessed my life, boy. That right there, now that to me blessed my life. She was precise. I mean, Alexa had that. Get up, Barbara. No, you can't get down yet. Get up. We number 4. Yes, she said he coming to Honda, leaving in Cadillac. Oh, that thing blessed my life. Whoever did, shout out to that fella. That thing, I needed that laugh, and it blessed me. All right, y'all ready? Y'all ready to go? That's number 5. We got number 4. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Now let's see what happens once Alexa get the Holy Ghost. What happens next? Let's see who else got the Holy Ghost. Number 4. Let's go number 4.
Holy Ghost is out there. You can win it.
Come on, mama.
Jesus. How would somebody help me? Holy Ghost is out there. You can win it.
Come on, mama.
Jesus. How would somebody help me? Holy Ghost is out there. You can win it.
Come on, mama.
Jesus. How would somebody help me?
You gotta read the top now. Read the top of it. Play it again.
Holy Ghost is out there. You can win it.
Come on, mama.
Jesus. How would somebody help me?
You gotta read the caption now. One more time. Well,
Holy Ghost is out there. You can win it.
Come on, mama.
Jesus. How would somebody help me? Holy Ghost is out there. You can win it.
Come on, mama.
Jesus. How would somebody help me?
let me tell you what happened, y'all. I was gonna talk about it last week. When my boy came out the other week on Easter, I don't know if y'all saw it. Y'all forgive me. I know I got some holy rollers on here, but y'all, I'm a musician, so I love music. But y'all, when they had that epic battle between the 3 elements, earth, wind, and fire. Reason that we're here. Went to that. I want to be living for the Lord. Listen, when that dude came out there, listen, you're contagious. Listen to me here. When that dude came out, y'all know who he is. Now, don't get me wrong. Verdine White, Philip Bailey, Earth, Wind, and Fire, greatest band of all time. Bad Boys, and Three Elements. We'll never see another Earth, Wind, and Fire. We had bands back there. Earth, Wind, and Fire, Gap Band. Come on now. Jagged Edge. We had real music back then. Right? Earth, Wind, and Fire off the chain. But that doggone Ronald Isley. Every brother, every man, join the caravan. That dude been singing for 70 years. I want y'all to see the dude here. I got to talk about him. This dude right here is almost 80 years old. Y'all see him? He is 79 years old. And when he came out the other week on that verses with that chinchilla on, when he came out there singing like that doggone mockingbird, that doggone Ronald Isley shut the world down. I looked at this dog, I'm like, now you know what? Look at him, y'all. Look at the. I want y'all to see the OG. Do y'all see this? He's 80, y'all. He's 80 years old. Look at him. I had to ask myself the question. I had to ask myself the question. How does an 80-year-old man, first of all, have a voice like that at almost 80? Then the second I ask myself is, how in the world does a joker that old have that kind of swag? I wish y'all, I need somebody to help me understand this. Because I love Ron Isley. One of the greatest voices. We'll never hear another voice like that. When you hear Ron Isley say, I don't care where you are, when he come on the radio, you know immediately who voice it is. How does a man that old sound like that and got that kind of swag and style at 80? And I was watching and people were like, no, it ain't just money. Money does work, but I know a lot of 80-year-old people got money and don't look like that. And they got that kind. I'm like, how is he this cool at 80, y'all? I saw 20-year-olds on social media, 30-year-olds, 40-year-olds. He had grandmama swooning. Wanna be living for the Lord. That grandma, and that's what you heard. She starts speaking. I asked myself the question, what are we gonna look like when we get 80 years old? What is he? Now you gotta think about all this man has. He been singing for 70 years, y'all. How he don't look like he shot out, cracked out. You know he doesn't sing it all. Somebody said, and I heard 30 and 40-year-olds say, listen, if he drop his wife, he can call me. He can come over here. Sign you up for the Christian Jubilee. I'm like, look at the beard. Gray beard. Most of us get 50. We want to cover our gray beard. We think it makes all the ladies going crazy over gray beard. I never thought 20 and 30-year-olds and 40-year-olds would go crazy over a gray. They going berserk. I'm like, am I talking right? I'm trying to figure out what is this dude doing? Most time we get 80, we got Stacey Adams. Somebody Maxine, look at Maxine. I need his number. We get 80. We wear our pants up to our chest. Our belt buckle be in the middle of our sternum. We have a pick with the fist on it in our back pocket. How this do 80? I have never seen an 80-year-old man shut down the internet like this. I ain't never seen. This ain't Michael B. Jordan now, or Morris Chestnut, or D'Angelo back in his. This is an 80-year-old man with this kind of swag, and it just made me. And it made me think about it. It made me think about it. I said, I had to ask myself a question. When we get that age, what we gonna look like? What do you have to do to make yourself want to live like that? And then I found this out about it. I heard it years ago. The dude's wife, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know how your uncle would wear his pants up to his chest and have his belt buckle be right in the middle of his sternum, right in his chest, and he have a whole keychain on his side with a million keys and a big old billfold in the back. Y'all know how old man look, wearing Brute by Fabergé. Then it hit me. They say his wife is 35 years younger than he is. I said, what? Yeah. Say he got a wife 35 years. I'm like, when you get 80, it's time to die and go to heaven. Then they said to me, his wife is 35 years younger. I said, huh? He got a wife 35 years younger than him? They said, yes. I said, what, who was his wife? And they said, she's a former singer as well. Y'all got a picture of him and his wife. I want y'all to see his wife. And I'm like, because then it started making sense. What it said to me was that, producer, y'all got to put the picture. It said to me that, look at it. Look, see that Evelyn? Looking fine and so handsome. Look at it. Now, Evelyn on here talking about him. On IG, they all talking about him. Somebody, he didn't style himself. I'm sorry. 80-year-old men don't style themselves like this. Somebody said PYT. Producer, y'all got a picture of his wife? I thought, come on, help me now. Yeah, good. All right, they don't have it. I just messed with my Bible. All right, but anyway, and it hit me, y'all. The problem with us is if you don't surround yourself with people that make you like this age. Look, y'all look at this. Look, y'all see this, y'all? Maxine, wait a minute now. Look at him, y'all. Do y'all see that? Look at how clean that man is. So what he did was, and now you can say what you want about his relationship. She's too young for him. I'm not arguing the semantics of that. I'm not gonna get in that. That's a long distance. 35 years younger. Somebody says that Viagra helped him out. It may be Viagra. I don't know what you call it, but I know this. I know why he ain't dead yet. What you want him to die for? Runs, I ain't finna die. Why I'm gonna die? Die and go to heaven. Why I'm gonna go? I got a little heaven right here beside me. Let me tell you something. It's a lesson for us, y'all. When we get old like this, will we have somebody to make us look like Ron Isley? We have somebody to make us still want to enjoy life and want to live, or are you gonna be around folks that have you have one foot on the grave and another on the banana peel? It just said to me like, Ron ain't thinking about dying. Then I heard he got a 15-year-old son. Ron ain't trying to go nowhere. Ron want to be like Methuselah to keep that pretty young thing with him. He ain't trying to die. And it just hit me. Who in our life is making us, who's aging us? What is aging you? We carry so much stress and people around us and people to make that depreciates us and not adds to. Now you can talk about their relationship. She too young. I'm not getting all that. That's between. All I know is this. Whatever he's doing to make him look like that at 80 years old, he got somebody in his life. I'm not arguing. You can argue that. I'm not getting to that. All I'm saying, here's the lesson for us. What you gonna do when you 80? Are we gonna still want to live and go to the beach and enjoy? Or are we gonna be so run down from life, from people, and the job that we all tore up? Somebody see them married Beyonce. Yeah. He ain't trying to die for what? Every time Run go to bed, not today, Lord. Give me a little more time. Run ain't gonna. Long as I got and she looked genuinely like she really loved him. I mean, so whatever it is, that's when I realized that woman got him right. She got him right. She picking his clothes, and he ain't saying a word. Whatever you want. She probably picking the clothes out for him and dressing him and everything. He probably right there with his hand. Any way you bless me, baby, I'll be satisfied. I'm telling you, whatever you want to do, pick my socks, my drawers, whatever. She just sit right there. He just sit right there. If she got to look like that 80 years old, I'm trying to tell you, listen to me. I had to shout him out. I was blown away because 80-year-old men don't look like that. That's that kind of swag and cool, and he looks healthy and she looks happy. Live life. I think that's the lesson. It's humorous, y'all, but that's a lesson. And I saw a picture of him on the beach somewhere. Somebody sent a picture of him on the beach, and he's on the beach with his wife, just chilling. I'm like, at 80. So what it said to me, I want to say to y'all, let's not get old and let life beat us down. When we retire, we dead because we just tired and can't enjoy life. So have something, and anything in your life that's killing you and draining, anything in your life that's draining you and destroying you and killing you, don't bring you no happiness, don't appreciate your life, man, it's time to get rid of it. If it doesn't make you feel younger and youthful, make you feel old and sluggish, listen. I don't care who it is, man. Yeah, somebody get back life with. He ain't wearing no Depends. You can't wear no Depends on them tight pants he got on. He got an up-to-date suit. That's a brand new suit. He didn't get that suit from KB or Macon. No, I hope y'all listen to what I'm trying to say. And we can talk about he married this young thing, and I don't know nothing about it. And it ain't none of my business. All I know is this: it looks like it's appreciating him. My God, and I just think, and sometimes in life, man. Yes, somebody said Top Dog said you'll live. You're right, Ray. It's never too late. That's right, man. Listen, I got Ray Drew on here, my Georgia Bulldog hero. Man, what's going on, Ray? Listen, man. Listen, what I'm trying to tell you, anything in your life that is ripping you of your happiness and your joy and your peace, we get too stressed out and we don't live. You know, I saw something the other day that the average age of a black man is 60. Look, wait just a minute. Look at this picture. Look at this picture. What y'all think? Look at him. Look at Ron, y'all. Do y'all see him? Do y'all see Ron? Look at him. Look at her fingernails. Look at his haircut. Look at his glasses. You think he want to die? Look at them. Look at him. Look at his shades. Look at her nails. Look at his trim. Look at him, y'all. Chilling. Run out no nursing home. Run on the beach. Huh? Run ain't studying that. Listen, man. Listen. Forget that junk y'all talking about. Ron say, look how you think he finna die? Look at Ron. Ron's 79 and getting consoled and getting cajoled and getting. How many that's studying 40 don't get healed like that? Look at him. He ain't on nursing home. He ain't decrepit. He ain't dead. Y'all see him? I bet he's saying, you contagious. Give me what you got. Sexy lady, drive me crazy. Let me tell you something. That doggone Ron is living his best life. I ain't got time to go back and forth with you and you. I ain't got time to go back and forth with you. As long as I'm living my best life. Look how he got his head cocked. Man, let me tell you something. Ron ain't trying. Die? Most of us die when we 62. Black men, we don't live long enough to get Social Security. Ron said, not me. And what I'm saying is not a matter of age. It just Ron ain't playing on game, man. Look at his beard. He just chilling, man. And she got him dressed right. I bet he ain't got no socks on, no tube socks with some jelly shoes. I bet she got him the right kind of slides and shorts. I'm telling you, man. She got him right. What say, Ray Deer? She got him right, y'all. Let me say something. Put it back. Look at y'all. Put it back up. I want y'all to see where he got his head at. Look where he got his head at. He 80 years old, y'all. Put his head back up there. See his head? Y'all see where he got his head at? Now put it back on me. Now put it back on me. Now here's our problem. We want to sing, I heard the voice of Jesus say, come unto me and rest. Lay down thy weary one, lay down thy head upon my breast. That's what we sing. I want to sing this long meter. I heard the voice of Jesus say, come unto, this is what the deacon sang, the 7-year-old, this is what the church deacon say, come unto me and rest. Lay down thy wearied one, lay down thy head upon my breast. I came to Jesus as I was, wearied, worn, and sad. I found in him a resting place, and he has made me glad. Ron say, deacons, all y'all black deacons, black Baptist deacons, y'all can lay y'all head on his breast. Let me tell you who breast I'm gonna lay my head on. Now put that picture back up there. So we too busy laying our head on Jesus' breast. Look, Ron said, no, I'm not. Look, Lewis, Ron said, Ron said, Ron ain't finna die. And Ron said, Ron ain't got time to die. Put it back on. Ron ain't got time to die. Ron like, let me tell you something. Ron ain't finna die. Look at him. Look at him. Ron's like, forget that junk. Ron's like, you die, you want to. Put it back on me. That's the problem. It blessed me. You laugh, you won't laugh. Most of us get 79. We drinking Ensure. Ron still drinking breast milk. And that's why he look like that. He's still drinking breast milk. We on Ensure with Depends on. He can't put no Depends up on them green pants. You're laughing at me, and that's okay. I can talk about me. The point I'm trying to make here is we got to stop letting life kill us, man. And stop being in this rat race. I'm not talking about age here. This ain't about age. I don't care if you got somebody older than you. If you 50 and your husband's 60. Or if you 50 and your wife's 60. Or you 40. All I'm saying to us is this. Don't let life beat us up. We don't have no dreams to get. All of us who want to get 79, 80 and be able to enjoy life like that. Be able to retire one day and enjoy. That's all I'm trying to say. But it's something we have to do right now to make a decision so we ain't so beat up and run down when we get there. We so tired we can't even enjoy. When I get 79, I don't want you to roll me to the beach. I want to roll to the beach when I get 79. I want to be like Ron on the breast chilling, laying back on the beach, just chilling with some shades on, looking up to date. Man, you blessed my life, man. So y'all laughing at me, but she giving him life, man. And I think and the lesson for me and us today is love who loves you. Whoever loves you, that's who you love back. The lesson is don't let life kill you. Man, live, man. I just think too many times African American, we always in the rat race, always so stressed things out. Ron ain't stressed about nothing. And this ain't got anything to do with money or fame or whatever in your life. If they don't add to your life and make you feel like, look at Abigail, our data. I know you would. I want to talk about it last week. I ain't never seen so many women. I mean, Ron, if you went to social media, Ron shut the whole social media down 2 weeks ago on Versus. Cause like, man, this man looks good to be 80 years old. And hey, and I can respect it. Tina Turner married her husband. I didn't know that. Tina Turner's husband 36. And you know what? Now Tina Turner is the female version of Ike Turner. Yeah. Tina Turner is the female version. Are y'all with me? Yeah, that's a good point. So if you 70 right now, and you watching me, and your woman's 70, maybe she not as firm as Candy, right? That's okay. Maybe she can't hold you up. Just live on it. Just lay it on anyway. Let it sag. You use it as a neck brace, right? Well, Pastor, my wife's 70. She ain't got no more milk in hers. With just maybe some powder in there. Maybe she got some powder milk in there. Just my point, just enjoy life and make you feel. That's the point I'm trying to make, man. Y'all with me here? Am I making sense? What's up, Q? Hope y'all got it. Somebody said Kroger got milk. Yeah, they're living life. I think that's a great lesson for us all, man. And I think let's live our lives. Don't let life beat you up, and don't forget to enjoy. All right, let me keep going. All right, let's go number 3. Y'all ready? Let's go number 3. Y'all ready for number 3? Shout out to Tina Turner. Let's go number 3. Y'all ready? That thing blessed me. Let's go number 3.
Thy hand has provided. Great is thy faithfulness, Lord, unto me. Great is thy faithfulness. Great is thy faithfulness. Morning by morning, come on and worship the Lord. New mercy I see. All thine hand has provided. Great is thy faithfulness, Lord, unto me. Great is thy faithfulness. Great is thy faithfulness. Morning by morning, come on and worship the Lord. New mercy I see. Oh. One more time. Thy hand has provided. Great is thy faithfulness, Lord, unto me. Great is thy faithfulness. Great is thy faithfulness. Morning by morning, come on and worship the Lord. New mercy I see. Oh. See, this is what happens when you don't have a Ron Isley anointing. This hymn writer say lay your head up on his breast. He didn't say put your head on the keyboard. That brother there is he not living his best life. But shout out to the soloists, because there's no way on God's green earth I could have finished that song. The moment I looked up at him and saw him laying prostrate with that keyboard down on the ground, I would have. Somebody say he tried to sit like Ron Isley. Gary Smith said he tried to sit like Ron Isley. Right? That you got it. Now that's what's important. And I know I got a little funny on that point heard about Ron Isley, but y'all got the point I'm trying. It's Friday Night Live, y'all. We all adults, right? You know, everybody can't put on what Ron has, but find something. But the problem with him, he missed his seat, but he got too much stress on him, cause he done not. He's too stressed out. We fall. Ray Drew said we fall down. Something got him really stressed. I don't know what is going on with him. We fall down. I don't know what. And at first I thought that he was maybe leaving, because y'all know, and maybe 2021, God is trying to reveal to the musicians, stop walking out of church when it's time for the word. But then the guy was singing. I don't know. But he made all the bass players. I was a bass player. He made us all look bad. What are you doing? Bass players are the coolest musicians in the whole pit. We don't supposed to do that. That's supposed to be the drummer or the guitar player or a keyboardist or a horn player. I don't know who he is, but we need to revoke his bass playing license. He made us all look bad. And I come on behalf of the dope and any more bass players out there like me. We come to revoke his bass license, because if you go to any band, the bass man is gonna be the coolest man up there in the whole band. That's what we without the bass, ain't no bottom, ain't no cool. This dude here is goofy. Man, you are lame. You done messed up the delegation. So he for one needs to enroll in the Ron Isley School of Cool. Because I don't know what. Play it one more time. We're gonna move. I got two more videos after this one. Play it again. I want y'all to see his face. Hand has provided. Great is thy faithfulness, Lord, unto me. Great is thy faithfulness. Great is thy faithfulness. Morning by morning, come on and worship the Lord. New mercy I see. Oh. What is his problem, y'all? And then he just laid there. But you know what? I probably would have done the same thing too. Like I had a concussion or something. I got Ray Drew on him. Ray Drew, one of the baddest football players ever come through Georgia. And he just laid. I mean, he's like he just. I don't know if he hit his head. Hopefully he wasn't hurt, but he just laid there like, I'm not finna get up. Maybe he had like he was slain in the spirit or something.
But bottom line is, y'all, when you fall down, get up, but don't be so stressed out. That's the point. That man need a vacation. He need to lay his head. He need to find some powdered milk or some chocolate milk or some lactose free milk, something. He just, I don't know. Listen, he just done messed it up. He just laid there. Like he's slain the spirit. All right, y'all ready? Let's go number 2. Brian Carlos, good to see you, man. Let's go number 2. Somebody his hip hurt. Let's go number 2. Y'all ready? Let's go number 2. Number 2. Y'all ready?
He got up. He got up with all power in his hand. You want to stop on the day?
Y'all know my mother. If my mother was here, she'd be so disappointed in me. Y'all know my mother was Apostolic Overcome Holiness Incorporated. If my mother was here, she'd be so disappointed in me laughing at people but she know I'm a clown. And it is Friday Night Live. We've been in the pandemic. Laughter is like medicine. Let me ask you this. And this happened on Easter Sunday too now. I want you to make sure you hear the words. He's saying I still win. But I want you to hear what he's saying. As he is singing, Jesus got up on Sunday. I want you to watch what he is singing and what happens. I'm going to play it one more time. I got 2 more videos. I'm going to let y'all go. Y'all give me 5 minutes. I'm going to let y'all go. But I want y'all to see that, right? Play it one more time. He's singing. This is Easter Sunday. He's singing this. Play it. Play it again. One more time. Check it out. Let's go. Play it. Play it again, please. Number 2.
He got up. He got up with all power in his hand. You want to stop on the day?
Lord forgive us. Whoever sent me that video, you're going to hell for at least 3 seconds. Because my mother is in heaven right now disowning her firstborn son. I know she is. She is like, Peter, that he looked like my son, but that is not my child. There's no way I would do this if my mother was alive. Because she would be over here. Let me tell you something. You can't be singing he got up on Easter Sunday morning and you still in the grave. We're trying to get him to resurrect the ground, and you still on Golgotha. You still on surely he died. You still with Nicodemus, Nicodemus, and Joseph of Arimathea. We're trying to get you out. We trying to let Mary Magdalene see you. We want you to sing he's not here, he's risen. We want you to sing because he lives. But you still stuck. Oh, this is my song. This is a song they should have sang. You right. Right. Listen to me. Man, you can't be saying he got all power in his hands, and your chair doesn't have power to hold you up. It's hard to say he got you. What you gonna sing now? You can't say now unto him who's able to keep you from falling. I mean, who gonna believe you? He shall send his angels charge over you, lest you dash your foot against the stone. Who gonna believe you? You can't sing we're standing on holy ground or standing on the promise. You can't sing on Christ the solid rock I stand, all of the ground is sinking sand. You can't sing that in worship no more. The solid rock I stand. How you gonna stand on the solid rock and you can't sit on the stable keyboard? Man, you done messed up for all of us, man. I don't know what. But thank God the kids, thank God the quiet view. Are you laughing, Gwen? If y'all not laughing, I'm not doing my job. But y'all laughing because I missed y'all last week. But you know what? I'm so thankful I wasn't there in Planet Base, because if I had been up there singing or in the musician's pit, you guys would have to call every paramedic to come get me, because I would have died of laughter. My spleen would have been right there in the musician pulpit. My whole spleen, I would have lost my entire spleen. Really, I would have been hyperventilated. If I had been up by him, that's how silly I was. And still like silly, as you can tell, I'm still silly on Friday Night Lives too. I would have lost it all. Ray Durham, you're right. Somebody, Ray, what'd you say, Ray Durham? So I got clear what I messed up. Prophet Thomas, what's up, man? Hey, y'all, I got one more I'm going to show. I'm over my time. I got one more to show you. I'm way over my time. I got one more and that's it. Cause one more, somebody say, Lord, lift me while I find. This is the last one because I'm over my time. Hope y'all enjoyed tonight. One more funny video. I'm going to let y'all go, and we'll see you next Friday night, 11 o'clock. One more funny video. Y'all ready for this one? Now let's go. Last one, we're going to go. Check it out. Y'all ready to laugh? Now let's laugh. Check it out.
Lord, I praise you because you are so good. Even in this place, my refrigerator, I have to determine whether I'm going to eat ham or turkey or eggs. You are so good. Bless your name, oh God. Lord, I praise you because you are so good. Even in this place, my refrigerator, I have to determine whether I'm going to eat ham or turkey or eggs. You are so good. Bless your name, oh God. Lord, I praise you because you are so good. Even in this place, my refrigerator, I have to determine whether I'm going to eat ham or turkey or eggs. You are so good. Bless your name, oh God. Lord, I praise you because you are so good. Even in this place, my refrigerator, I have to determine whether I'm going to eat ham or turkey or eggs. You are so good. Bless your name, oh God. Play it again. Play it again. Lord, I praise you because you are so good. Even in this place, my refrigerator, I have to determine whether I'm going to eat ham or turkey or eggs. You are so good. Bless your name, oh God.
Jesus, you gotta help me, please. Play one more time. Play one more time.
Lord, I praise you because you are so good. Even in this place, my refrigerator, I have to determine whether I'm going to eat ham or turkey or eggs. You are so good. Bless your name, oh God.
I'm going. I don't know if he's a turkey. I don't know if he's a turkey, if he's got Tourette's. He's gobble, gobble. Oh, if he's a turkey, if he's got Tourette's, if he's a turkey that got Tourette's, what in the Gehenna? Oh, whatever he, what? I mean, when he talking about the Lord, his words were accurate. As long as he was talking about God, he was clear, right? He was concise, he was cogent. But the moment he shifted from God to groceries, he just lost it. I guess I kind of relate, because if I'm talking about the King of Kings is one thing. When I shift to Krispy Kreme, that's what I'm gonna do next time I go to Krispy Kreme. When I get to the line, when I take your order, I go like, that's I guess that's what that turkey does to him. That's what Chris. Do it one more time. One more time. I want y'all to watch it one more time.
Lord, I praise you because you are so good. Even in this place, my refrigerator, I have to determine whether I'm going to eat ham or turkey or eggs. You are so good. Bless your name, oh God.
Oh, and I got to admit, I've been tongue-tied a lot. When you speak a lot, you get tongue-tied a lot, and I know I have. I speak fast and I stutter. I've gotten tongue-tied many times when speaking. When you speak a lot, it happens. So I can empathize with him from that perspective. But I've been doing this a long time, and I have never heard that. I'm like, can this dude talk? Is he mute? Do we need to get Jesus to put his finger in his ears and cry, Ephphatha? What is wrong with this dude? He went. I can't. This dude went. One more time, let y'all go. I just got one more time, so I can let y'all one more time. One more time.
Lord, I praise you because you are so good. Even in this place, my refrigerator, I have to determine whether I'm going to eat ham or turkey or eggs. You are so good. Bless your name, oh
God. I hope y'all listen. This is Friday Night Live. This is not church service. It's not teaching. Y'all know I teach on Sundays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and even Fridays morning. So if you want a teaching or preacher, I do that like 4 or 5 times a week. Friday Night Live is for social commentary and laughter. So those who just tuned in, we do this every Friday. This is our time of just laughter. I'm a jack-leg comedian. I always wanted to be a jack-leg comedian. My dream is to one day open up a comedy show for Christian comedy. So a part of who I am is laughter. So those who don't know this, welcome. We do this every Friday night through the quarantine. And that right there blessed my entire weekend. So somebody said, I don't know what happened, man, but that thing blessed me here. I don't know. That thing, I don't know, he was having a hard time, but he was going in. Your side hurting, that's good. Brian, did y'all have a good time? I hope you had a good time. I'm way over my time. I hope y'all laugh. I hope y'all laugh at least once or twice. I hope you did, because life is so short. And but see, y'all know I love you. I appreciate you being a part tonight. We held y'all a little longer than normal. I missed last week. Had a lot of social commentary, but I love you so much. I pray God's blessings on your life. Y'all, listen, let's learn and let's have that Ron Isley at 80 anointing. That we want to live and still be spry and enjoying life at 80. And I speak them on all our lives, that the blessing of the Lord make it rich. Are you laughing, LaShawna? Good. I'm glad you're laughing. All right. Hey, you've been watching Friday Night Live with us. Hope you've been blessed. Have a great weekend. And we'll be back for Friday Night Live next Friday night 11. But we have programming all throughout the week, though. So if you want to go to our website, thehopetv.com, to see when I'm doing devotionals through the week, Bible studies through the week. We have all kinds of shows for men, women, seniors, youth. Tomorrow morning we have a kids show. We have all kinds of stuff tonight. Christina Jackson was watching. Her father died. Pastor Jackson up in Illinois. We're praying for you. She's on. Hope you got a chance to laugh a little bit. I know it's not the same, but I know how much you love your dad, how much he loves you. Our prayers with you and your church family there in East St. Louis. Our prayers with you. We'll be praying with you this time. Listen, guys, I love y'all so much. Hope you enjoyed the night, Friday Night Live. Let's love, let's live, let's learn, and let's laugh, because laughter is like medicine. And it's okay to have some good, clean fun. Always remember this: if you'll be good to God, God will be good to you. Till next time, peace. Love y'all.